Zimpapers converged modern and digital newsroom. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, it is with great honor and privilege that I have been given a platform to officiate and also to commission the Zimpapers modernization and digital infrastructure project, which has been a success story. But before I delve into the details in terms of the success story, which represents a beacon of hope, a beacon in terms of the future as we journey towards an upper-middle income society, I want to thank the Zimpapers Board of Directors and Executives for this good job. This platform gives us and amplifies our responsibility as an institution to inform, to educate, and to entertain the nation. With the use of artificial intelligence, information science, the capacity and the power to be able to utilize data analytics, to analyze the content, to be able to analyze the readership, to be able to analyze the viewership. And this integration in terms of the platform brings together television, radio, the newspaper, and many other information-related strategic business units in order to contribute to a super desk, which super desk then edits and disseminates the content to the viewership, informed by what the populace relates to. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, this platform is a pedestal and a catalyst which is going to contribute to macroeconomic growth, thereby ensuring that we leave no one and no place behind. This platform should be utilized to grow the economy. This platform should be utilized to support agriculture, contributing towards the agroecological regions in terms of planting, in terms of water information management systems, in terms of land information management systems, transforming all the value chains from agriculture all the way to primary, secondary, tertiary industry. This afternoon, His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, commissioned a tobacco transformation value chain here in Harare Metropolitan Province that is going to contribute towards the transformation of agriculture and support thousands of farmers across the country. So this platform has got a purpose in terms of the role of media in order to inform each and every farmer that the transformation of value chains continues on a positive trajectory. This platform should be able to empower the people of Zimbabwe and the global citizenry to support foreign direct investment, for us to be able to identify opportunities and challenges as we work together with a collective responsibility and a sense of belonging as we contribute to a successful Vision 2030. But for us to be able to achieve this pedestal is of great importance to educate our people in terms of the national consciousness of our people. But for us to be able to achieve, as we've commissioned, this converged platform, 4 aspects related to cultural transformation is very key as we transition from print to digital media platforms. Psychological transformation has to take center stage, and the board of directors, if need be, should be able to appoint a change agent in order to be able to catalyze the changes that have been brought about by the fourth industrial revolution. And at the same time, what is also of great importance is that we have achieved the digital transformation. Now we need the business transformation in order to ensure that we increase the return on investment as our new integrated and first media policy speaks to media sustainability, to the digitalization and utilization of new technology for us to be able to create information ubiquity. So this platform should be able to serve the people of Zimbabwe as we deploy various new technologies for us to be able to communicate in all our languages. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, each and every employee, each and every citizen of Zimbabwe, with a two-way communication and data analytics that we've just commissioned, ensures that we contribute towards developing Zimbabwe together. We share ideas, we brainstorm with the super desk. It ensures that all the shortcomings in terms of editorial laziness will be cured by virtue of a converged platform which will ensure that you share information, you share the content, and this converged and integrated content factory will ensure that we destroy the communication barriers and we have seamless information sharing, and we support Vision 2030. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, with these few words, it is now my singular honor and privilege to declare and to celebrate with joy with you the commissioning of the 2025 Converged Modernization and Digitalization Zimpapers Newsroom. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Minister. A big round of applause. I will ask the Company Secretary, Mr. Mana, to come forward and present our token of appreciation. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. This new digital newsroom must contribute meaningfully towards the advancement of the Zimbabwean economy. Once again, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Honorable Minister. Now, I do understand that the Minister has a pressing commitment at the Parliament, and he will have to take leave at this particular point. May we all stand, ladies and gentlemen, as we give him a thunderous round of applause in appreciation of course, for his presence right here alongside the team, the Deputy Minister as well as the Permanent Secretary. Come on, a big pam-pam, ladies and gentlemen. You can do better than that. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion and, of course, for officially commissioning this new Zimpapers digital newsroom. You're more than welcome to take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic, of course, much to decipher from the presentation, of course, by the Honorable Minister in terms of the value that this new digital newsroom will bring, of course, to the Zimbabwean media space as well as the advancement of the Zimbabwean economy. Now, with this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call upon Dr. Rosero to come forward and present the vote of thanks. A big pam-pam, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, ED, Events Director, of course. I am happy the guests have left. You know, academics, we are not used to salutations. We are used to citations. according to this, according to that. But I acknowledge all protocols observed. The Honorable Minister, even in absentia, his deputy, the PEMSEC, as well as critical stakeholders and partners. And more importantly, we also have the Zimbabwe Media Commission. I also acknowledge advertisers, marketers, the executive management, the editorial support staff, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. I have just been given a task to thank you all for gracing this occasion, and more importantly, to thank our minister who has been supportive to this when it was still an idea. So we give heartfelt thanks and appreciation to our minister and the entire government. We also thank our critical stakeholders and share owners for believing in this initiative, because it also came with a huge investment. We appreciate them. In the interest of fairness, we also appreciate the outgoing management led by Koma Pikraideketeke, because at some point they were also part and parcel of this noble and brilliant idea which has come into fruition. So we would like to thank you and assure you that this investment is going to transform from the current media divide that we find ourselves in into a media dividend. We genuinely believe that articulation of the narrative of Zimbabwe and being Zimbabweanness can only take place with the much needed digital sophisticated equipment, technologies, platforms that you now find at Zimpapers. So this is an assurance to all the partners, and I would like to congratulate my board chair, Ms. Doreen Sibanda, for spearheading this process. History will record you as a giant. We are back to 1892 when the Herald started. So this is a critical transition. Also, congratulations to the acting CEO, Mr. Chikoto, and your team for converting this into something tangible. Now the hurdle is to make sense of this investment and convert it into money. It's one thing to modernize, technologize our newsroom. It's another to convert it into money. So we would also want to thank the editors, both the veterans and cab reporters who have been part of this process. And allow me to abuse this platform by also acknowledging my father-in-law, the father to my wife, Mr. Clarence Mugari. I saw him somewhere here. Thank you very much, and congratulations for listening to Alexander Rosero. It doesn't happen all the time. Thank you.
Congratulations to us. A big pam-pam once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Alexander Rosero. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic, fantastic. Of course, Zimpapers is, of course, Zimbabwe's largest diversified media establishment that has got a spread across broadcasting, digital, as well as print. This is the home of Star FM, Diamond FM, Platinum FM, Capitalk FM, Kwayedza, The Herald, H Metro, The Chronicle, Manika Post, and of course, Zimpapers Television networks, ZTN-PAM, DSTV channel 294, among several other, of course, outlets that we do have under this establishment. Thank you very much, of course, for your brand loyalty to this, of course, esteemed media establishment. And of course, we are grateful for your participation and attendance at this new, of course, at this launch rather, where we are expanding our wings and readying to fly to the next level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the conclusion of the official proceedings of our program this very afternoon. Once again, thank you for joining us for this particular launch. I will now invite you to, of course, to some refreshments that we do have ready for you. My far right, you'll find there is an opening there where we do have a team that is ready to assist us with some refreshments. Again, we will do it in an orderly fashion. We'll start with our VVIPs that we do have here, and of course we will be directed by our ushers who are on standby and lead us in an organized format to ensure that we are all accommodated and of course get to engage, chit chat, and look at how we can take advantage of what has happened here to advance Zimbabwe's economic agenda. And so I understand our team is very much ready, and we can move in that particular fashion as, of course, our DJ gives us some entertainment. We all still have Mbeu in the house. He will also be taking to the stage as we continue with our engagement and re-engagement being, of course, our theme and our agenda as we move forward from here. I'm Ibn Mabunda, the money man. Let them do what they do, and we do what we do. We mean business. A round of applause as our VIP make the exit, of course, to receive their refreshments. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so in this particular format,